Hello and welcome back to Local to Global 2004. How you doing? I'm good. I'm hot. It's real hot here in the UK at the moment, but hey, no better time to sit in a room by myself and just yap. First of all, if you're enjoying the series, bloody like and subscribe, please. Anyway, cool. Now that is out of the way, we are here today with EMPW Fallout. We are then, I think we're going to finish off the year, so we'll do Fright Night, Battle Song, Snowstorm, and then next episode we'll do our first Proving Ground and our first Showcase, which is our big season finale event. So yeah, last episode, let's have a look, what did we have? I don't care about Avowed. Anyway, we had Mayhem in Montana, where of course Sarah Del Rey won the Emerald Women's Championship. B-Boy defeated Jardy France. Adam Pearce defeated Mikey Henderson and then challenged Tony Jones for the title, which will be the main event of Fallout. Very exciting stuff. So let's just get right into the show. We're not going to have any. We're not giving anyone the night off today. We are going to drop this right back down to 200. Where should we go? We don't want to go to Alaska. Let's just stick with Nooksack School. Hell yeah. Booking team meeting. How much? We got 63. Let's try and get a creative finish for our main event. And we got one, a near certainty. Beautiful stuff. Locker room instance. Greg Valentine trains 9 women and then 7 men. Easy. Sorted. How far out? We're like 6 months away from Showcase, so let's inspire tonight. Why the hell not? Everyone is buzzing. Everyone's buzzing like a little hive of bees. I am gonna go away and book the show, and I'll be right back for you in like 20 seconds. No, 20 seconds? That's a long time. 2 seconds. Bye bye. Hello, we're back. The show's booked. Look at that. The magic of editing. So we're starting off with a pre-show match between Chaos and Mikey Henderson. We then have Sarah Del Rey coming out. She closed the last show. She's opening this show. She's a star. That then leads into a Sarah Del Rey versus Cheerleader Melissa match. We then have an Adam Pearce. It's actually a promo. I typed hype video and then realized that we're not broadcasting this anywhere, so we can't do videos. We then have B-Boy versus JJ Perez. Candice LeRae taking on Portia Perez, who was a local worker. Literally the only local worker we can get where we're based. But hey. We then have a Tony Jones promo before the main event of Adam Pearce versus Tony Jones for the Emerald Men's World Championship. So let's just get bloody into the show. They're both off their game, but they still got a 38, which is pretty good. Chaos defeats Mikey Henderson in 12:03 with a Chaos-strophe. Chaos got a 35, Mikey Henderson got a 38, which is a pretty good little match. Sarah Del Rey then comes to the ring and puts the entire women's locker room on notice. She says she will prove that she is the best wrestler in the world by putting her title on the line every damn month. She then calls for her first victim to come down to the ring. It's got 32. Sarah Del Rey. If there's one thing you need to know about Sarah Del Rey, she loves the freedom to go off script. That then leads into the first match of the main show, where Sarah Del Rey defeats Cheerleader Melissa in 13:48 with a Royal Butterfly. The match was designed to be chaotic and get the crowd going, and Sarah Del Rey makes defense number 1 of the Emerald Women's Championship. Sarah Del Rey got 39. She's so good. Basically, my thought process for doing this is to build up the prestige of the women's title and also just make Sarah Del Rey's ratings go through the roof. Like, if we just have her on every damn show wrestling, it should do pretty good stuff. Cheerleader Melissa had a performance of 26. The women's title storyline advanced and gained heat, and the chaos of the match helped hide how badly Cheerleader Melissa was performing. It's got 34, which is pretty good. Not too shabby at all. We then go into an Adam Pearce backstage promo where he says he is ready for anything that Tony Jones can throw at him, and he will be leaving tonight as the men's Emerald Champion. Adam Pearce improvised well throughout the segment, gets a 30, which is, again, not too bad. We then, oh man, hell yeah. We then get a 50 with B-Boy defeating JJ Perez in 14 minutes 15 with the Shining Wizard. B-Boy gets a 50. Oh, baby. And JJ Perez got a 32, which I'm pretty sure is his best performance as well. The men's title storyline advanced and gained heat. B-Boy and JJ Perez have pretty good chemistry, which is great. We are now moving on to the Candice LeRae Portia Perez match, which I knew was going to be awful. It's extremely short. Candice LeRae defeats Portia Perez in 4:36 with a moonsault press. Basically, only had a couple minutes left on the card. Candice LeRae is a major star, which is pretty cool. She wasn't on the card, and I was like, just give her a quick, dominant win. Candice LeRae got a 28, and Portia Perez got an 18. Portia Perez also unemployed, only 16, which is pretty, maybe we bring her in and try and build her up. Who knows? We then have a promo from Tony Jones, who he is not a great promo. I'm thinking of giving him a manager. I'm just trying to decide who, and I'm leaning towards April Hunter, because I don't really have any plans for her in the women's division right now, and she's got pretty good microphone skills, so maybe we'll play around with that going forward. Who knows? But Tony Jones cuts a backstage promo where he says he'll make Pearce pay for the words he said last month. There are no specific comments to be made. We then go into the main event, which got a 47, which is pretty damn good. Tony Jones defeats Adam Pearce in 14:47 with a holy shoot. They stole the show, and Tony Jones makes defense number 1 of the men's Emerald Championship. Adam Pearce got a 37. Tony Jones got a 44. The men's title storyline advanced and gained heat. The creative finish was a success. Tony Jones seemed off his game, and he got 44. He's so good, isn't he? He's so good. Overall, we got 42. That's our best show. I'm fairly confident. So we are going to do Tony Jones, and we are going to do B-Boy, because they were both great. Actually, we're not going to do Tony Jones. We're going to do Sarah Del Rey. And Sarah Del Rey was happy. B-Boy was pleased. You love to see it. We lost $837, which isn't too bad. And we didn't go up. But we do now have one in the Southeast, one in Alberta, and one in British Columbia. This is another thing about being on the Canadian border. What's it called? Spillover is going to go into Canada, which is good for Canada, but it's bad for, this is way down the line, but when we need to get medium and we need one of our border provinces, but they're only in the US, need to be a certain level, and they're just not going to reach that. But hey, we'll figure that out. We'll figure that out. We're just trying to get to tiny at the moment, which I'm pretty sure is 17. So hopefully we get there soon. Well, it won't be soon. Hopefully we get there in a good number of months. I'm not stalling because the game's taking longer to load than I thought it would. You're stalling because the game's taking longer to load than you thought it would. That's right. I turned this back on you. There we go. WWE made a charitable donation. New Japan September tour. BCW Hacker moving on. Chris Sabin is dating Jade Chung. I'm also thinking, here's the other plan, is we maybe try and bring in some of these more in-ring veteran kind of people on one night deals, basically, to just feed to Sarah Del Rey. Try and get her some more competition, because it doesn't really matter if we have to just pay a lot for who here is Canadian, or have I got it set to they're all in the US? I think I've got it set to they're all in the US. Let's just change this to near where we are, which is near to Northwest. So we can bring in a Natty Neidhart. We can bring in a Lufisto. We could bring in Simply Luscious anyway. But just for one night deals. So we pay a lot for the travel, but we just get one good match out, and then we can keep them on the shortlist for going forward. I'm undecided. But you can't see. I'm shrugging. Who knows? Maybe. Let's have a quick look at our size. So yeah, we are 4. We do need to get to 17 in the northwest. So, hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. We are also currently not doing this. We should be doing this. The other one just finished. I'm remembering. The other one just finished, the level 1. Just finished, and I was like, I'll wait till we start recording to do this, and then I completely forgot. But we are going to start the upgrade rapid. It's going to cost us like $2,500 overall, but hopefully we should be making some money. If we look at the finances, last month we made 47, which is a big jump up from 17, so that's pretty good. And we should be making about 530 through sponsors this month, which is really good actually. Yeah, sweet. Do we want to look at anything else? I would actually quite like to have a quick look at some people's like popularity, so we can track the progress. So the Northwest, Adam Pearce has gone up a little bit from 8 to 11, but really I want to see Sarah Del Rey. She's gone from 2 to 10. That's pretty good. Tony Jones as well has gone from 6 to 11. Oh, he dropped down a little bit. Tony, what are you doing, bud? 6 to... He's back up to 12 now. So... And also, actually, Candice LeRae as well. She's a major star. She's up to 8, and she started at 0. So 0 to 9. Oh, what? She dropped back down again. She had a bad match. Maybe I shouldn't just put her in winning matches, even when they're awful. Okay, cool. So... we will come back now on the 17th of October 2004 for Friday night. Ooh. And yeah, I will see you in a minute. And we're back. It is Sunday the 17th of October, and we are ready for EMPW Friday night. Spooky. Yeah, we did, as you can see here, sign Natty Neidhart just for a 1 appearance deal. I'm going to see how much this costs us, how much we lose on the show, and yeah, just try and use some of her skill to really get everyone going. We're expecting 87 fans tonight. No, not a generic venue. Yes, this one. We have 70 creative energy, so again, a big gamble. We'll put that on maybe a mid-card match. Erica Porter and cheerleader Melissa have been hanging out a lot recently. Cool. Greg Valentine now trains 10 students and then 7 students. Mischief was brought before the Wrestlers Court accused of being an hour late. Dun dun dun. Greg Valentine found her guilty and sentenced her to pay for her travel partner's meals for the next 3 shows, and it had a small positive impact. You love to see it. Let's do some team bonding. Everyone is still in a good mood, but nothing came of it. Right, let's just book this gosh darn show, and I will be right back. Hello, we're back. I now have a cat next to me, which is lovely. And let's run through the show. So we've got a pre-show match of Adam Pearce versus Tony Jones versus Mikey Henderson. We then have Sarah Del Rey versus Natty Neidhart. And then we have Candice LeRae coming out calling her shot. We then have Greg Valentine announcing a number 1 contender match. We then have Yardi France taking on Vinny Massaro. B-Boy cutting a little promo before the main event of B-Boy versus Chaos. So let's just jump straight into it. Great pre-show match. 47. Tony Jones defeated Adam Pearce and Mikey Henderson in 12:05 when he pinned Adam Pearce with a holy shoot. I put Mikey Henderson to lose that. I must have not clicked save. That's okay. Adam Pearce got a 36. Tony Jones got a 55. Let's go. Mikey Henderson got a 37, and Adam Pearce seemed off his game, which is a shame. We then, oh baby, yes. We then go into the first match of the night where Sarah Del Rey defeated Natty Neidhart with a spike pile driver. Sarah Del Rey makes defense number 2 of the Women's Championship. Got a 40. Sarah Del Rey got another 39. Natty Neidhart got a 28. Natty Neidhart debuted her family legacy gimmick, and it's got an initial rating of very good. The creative finish was a success and show off to a strong start, which we love to see. Next segment. There we go. Candice LeRae then comes out to the top of the ramp and points to Del Rey, then signals down to her waist. Sarah Del Rey worked the crowd well, using freedom to improvise to her advantage. This angle got the crowd hotter. 43, really good opening to the show today. We then have Greg Valentine making his on-screen debut to announce a number 1 contenders match for the main event. It will be Chaos versus B-Boy, and the winner will take on Tony Jones next month. Only a 38. I was kind of expecting a little bit better, to be honest, but Greg Valentine debuted his old school face gimmick. It's got an initial rating of great. Probably won't be using him in this way going forward. But he did enjoy the freedom to go off script, so we love to see that. We then have Yardy France picking up another loss to Vinny Massaro with a DVD. Yardy France got a 43 again. Vinny Massaro got a 28. This segment got a 40, and again, we're still telling this story of Yardy France not quite being able to pick up the win. It might pay off. Who knows? We then move on to B-Boy cutting an absolutely awful promo, detailing his recent wins in EMPW, and he says that he is ready to be the next EMPW champion. He was terrible with no script to follow. His dialogue was a mess. 13 rating, just awful. But the match, much better. In a bout that had great wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd, B-Boy defeated Chaos in 14-18 with the Cross Special Brainbuster. They went out, they stole the show. They did it. I can't lie. They tried to, and they succeeded in stealing the show. B-Boy got a 48, Chaos got a 27. Chaos has been real disappointing, I'm not going to lie. I thought he would be like big main event level, putting on like 50 plus performances. He's just slowly getting like worse and worse. But that is the end of Fright Night. Got a 41, which again, pretty good. That 13 is bad. I was really hoping that B-Boy would be a good promo. But he wasn't really. Let's do B-Boy and let's do... Are we just going to keep doing Sarah Del Rey? That sounded wrong. Are we going to keep praising Sarah Del Rey? Probably, yeah. B-Boy was happy. Sarah Del Rey was very happy. We lost 942, which isn't actually that bad for bringing in Natty from Canada. So maybe we should keep her around. Who knows? We did go up to 5 popularity, which you absolutely love to see. Hey, Mikey Henderson, he wrestles for us. Isn't that fun? Yeah, maybe it's not too bad to bring someone in from Canada, but it is. I mean, we're still, losing. We lost $1,000 last month. We're kind of on average, losing $1,000, which we will do until we start, bringing in some ticket sales. We spent 100 more, which kind of makes sense, but we spent less than we did in August and much less than we did in July. So maybe it's not, as long as we're just getting the major stars on each show, we really don't need any more people. Let's look at the perceptions quickly. So major star, we've got B-Boy, Greg Valentine, Chaos, Sarah Del Rey, and Tony Jones. Again, Chaos, I really don't think he is a major star. He's been very disappointing. Stars, we've got Adam Pearce, April Hunter, Candice LeRae has dropped down now. That's a shame. Erica Porter, Yardy France, JJ Perez, Mikey Henderson, and Vinny Massaro. Well known, we've got Cheerleader Melissa and Mischief. Recognizable, we've got Mickey Knuckles. Hey, I'm Mickey Knuckles. Miss Natural and Tiffany USA. Do we have anyone unimportant? Me and the referee, which is fine. And yeah, that's as far as it goes. So our roster's looking pretty good. Let's head on. Let's not mess around. Let's head on to Battle Song, 21st of November 2004. We don't need to bring in any other talent because Candice LeRae is going to challenge Sarah Del Rey. That's a lot of Rays going on, isn't it? I just noticed we got male. Natty Neidhart is gone. We're actually just gonna. Can I view her? I'm just gonna add her to the shortlist because she was good. She is good, isn't she? She's got loads of skills. Northwest is 6. Obviously, she's very popular in Canada. Well, not very popular, but mostly popular in Canada. Yeah, pretty good. I might bring her back in. She's only 22 as well, so lots of room to grow, and already that good. So yeah, I will see you for Battle Song very shortly. And we're back. It's ready to battle song. You know what? That, I think, is maybe the least coherent sentence I have ever said. It's ready to battle song. The wrestling industry is very weak right now, which is not ideal. We're still expecting 87 fans. We're still going to go to Nooksack School. We got 73. Let's get another creative finish. Near certainty. Locker room incident. Sarah Del Rey, Candice LeRae gives us a creative finish. Greg Valentine does some stuff. Good for everyone. Team bonding, nothing noteworthy came of it. That's fine. Let's have a quick little look at the... we've got... Oh, okay, well let's do... I forgot about these character ideas. Let's do these quickly. Extremely risky. Okay, we're probably not going to use that one. But let's go to the roster. So... Tony. Let's give him a safe bet creative idea. It was a success. Beautiful. And do we have anyone with bad morale? Where is morale on here? There it is. Any negative morale? No, we don't. You love to see it. Do we have anyone with bad momentum? Warm, cooled, April Hunter. Chilly. Let's give it to Jardi France. Also, I still have no idea if I'm saying his name right. Let's do it. It was a failure. He's now irritated. Great. Okay, cool. I'm going to go and book the show. We'll be right back, and then we'll do battle song. Let's do it. I was going to sing. I'm not going to. You can't make me sing. I don't know any battle songs. I'll be back in a second. Hello. We're back. No pre-show today. We're just raw dogging the show. Is where my brain went with that. We're just raw dogging the show. Hell yeah, brother. We're starting off with the Women's Emerald Championship match. Candice LeRae taking on Sarah Del Rey. And after the match, let me tell you, Sarah Del Rey, she's pissed. We then have Yardi France taking on Chaos with some post-match scenes. And then finally, the main event for the Men's Emerald Championship, we have B-Boy taking on Tony Jones. So let's just get straight into it. 25 rating. Not too bad. In a decent match, Sarah Del Rey defeated Candice LeRae in 15:49 with a quick cradle designed to tell a specific story. Sarah Del Rey makes defense number 3 of the Emerald Women's Championship. And let me tell you the story of this match. Del Rey is hitting power move after power move after power move, and Candice LeRae is kicking out and kicking out and kicking out. The heart of this young woman cannot be understated. She's, Del Rey's locking in submission moves. LeRae's getting to the ropes. In the end, all she can do to pick up the win is a quick cradle pin. And I don't think she's going to be very happy about that. Candice LeRae got a 26, which is not too bad. Sarah Del Rey got a 34, which is very good. Segment rating was a 25. The bout dragged a bit in the middle. Again, low psychology for these two, but or at least for LeRae. I don't know about Del Rey. There's too many Rays going on here. It's like I'm in the Mysterio house. That's awful. That's just not good, is it? But I thought it, so I said it. Anyway, next segment. Sarah Del Rey. Again, I put that Thingy was the victim in this, right? How do I look at that? Part 1 was a 5-minute. Okay, I'm sure I put Candice LeRae in here as being the victim, but anyway, Sarah Del Rey is furious at how much of a fight Candice put up. She continues to hit her with the championship belt over and over again until LeRae is a bloody mess in the middle of the ring. It's got a 30 rating. Not too shabby, pretty good. We're now heading into Yardi France versus Chaos, and in about that had good wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd. Yardi France defeats Chaos with a 450 splash. It was chaotic. It was full of action. Yardi France got a 33, Chaos got a 34. The one time I finally give you a win, Yardi France, and you give me the worst performance you've had all season, all series. Just rude. We then have Yardi France can't quite believe he's finally got a win. He runs to celebrate with the fans in Nooksack School and rejoices. This got a 26. Yardi France picking up his first win. Crazy. I was going to keep the losing streak going for a bit longer, but I also think he's already lost to everyone on our roster. and now he's irritated and has chilly momentum. I thought, hey, let's just let him win, you know? Let's be nice. We then move into the main event, and in about that had superb wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd. It is Tony Jones who defeats B-Boy with a holy shoot. They stole the show again. They did. And Tony Jones makes defense number 2 of the Emerald Championship. B-Boy got a broken nose, which is not ideal. He also got an in-ring performance of 58. That's so good. The men's title advanced with the segment. The creative finish was a success. It got the crowd buzzing, and the performance of B-Boy stood out as being good. Brother, you're telling me. 49, B-Boy got a broken nose. Yeah, we got a 41 overall, which is, again, pretty good. We're pretty consistently hitting those early 40s, which is pretty good. We've got to give B-Boy a shout out. And you know what? Let's just be nice. Let's give Yardy France one as well, because, hey, he finally won. B-Boy was very happy, and Yardy France seemed pleased. Injury review, only a week. 7 days, can be worked through. We don't have another show for a month, so not a huge deal to us. Only lost 700 on this show. That's pretty good. Make $44 from merchandise. We're hitting the big time. And we did go up to 6 popularity, which I don't know about you, but I love to see. Oh man, imagine if we got Kurt Angle. This is like peak Kurt Angle as well, right? Look at that. 100 basics, 85 selling, 90 consistency, 91, 98 stamina. Oh, the mental skills are also so good. Just like, what a man. You know, what a man, what a man, what a man. Let's check this. B-Boy injured. Yeah, he won't miss any dates because of it. That's fine. Silver King has been hired. No idea who he is. Kid Cat, a couple people making some signings. Christopher Daniels has won the BCW Can-Am television title, defeating Chris Sabin. That's pretty good. Yeah, so let's have a quick look at our finances. Actually, no, we'll do this now. So yeah, so far we've lost 1,000. Last month we actually made 689 of sponsors, which was a lot more. This month 820. Okay, maybe. Let's check how we're doing with the merchandise upgrades. We are at 90%, so one more week and then we can do that. I'll do that off camera quickly. I'll sim forward a week and then do it. But I think maybe December is no. Let's not do it on December. In January, we're going to start charging for tickets. I think, you know, it's Christmas. Let's let people save their money. And yeah, in January though, I reckon it's a good time to try and start making a dent in this. Go away. In this $14,000 of debt we found ourselves in. So I'm going to skip forward to the next show, which is Snowstorm. And I'll be right back with you. Actually, sorry, I'm all over the shop. Let's have a quick look at our best shows. So Fallout was our best show, 42. Then we've got Fright Night, Hotter Than Hell, and Battle Song, all 41. Mayhem in Montana, by far our worst show. Like, significantly our worst show. Our top match was B-Boy defeating Yardy France, Mayhem in Montana, 52. Let's keep these in mind. Top attendance was 88, which was Fright Night. Really? Fright Night had more than Battle Song? That's crazy. That's all we got. But hey, that's good enough. Actually, while we're here, let's have a quick little look at, not commentary, at broadcasting. And there is still no one who wants to... let's have a quick look. We'll negotiate. Yes. No. Still no one. That's fine. I don't like. I've done a local to global in the current day, in the modern day, and like on that you can just go on YouTube like pretty early on and kind of get broadcasting all over the US. I have no idea what it's going to be like in 2004. So let's find out together. Right, I'm going to skip forward. We'll do the next lot of merchandise. Yeah, I'll go through just to the next show and we'll do the merchandise then and we'll sort it all out. And yeah, I'll be back in a sec. See ya. And we're back. It's the 19th of December. Hey, it's less than a week till Christmas, guys. Isn't that exciting? We have a couple contracts ending. I think Mickey Knuckles and Mischief, we're just going to let their contracts go. So we will delete those. But April Hunter, I think we can keep around. So, oh, we're in the final. I left it too late. That's okay. We'll do it after her contract will end, and we'll just go back. So we had an email as well to say our merchandise was done, which is very exciting. So now we can make £3 per popularity point per region and £1 per fan in attendance. So now if we go rapid for the next level, we will get $2.50 per fan at live shows and £5 per popularity. Oh, the running cost will be $7.50 a month. Ooh, okay, I think we're going to leave that for a while. We are not in the position to be spending $750 a month. Yeah. How did we do last month? We made 814 from sponsors and 51 from merchandise. Yeah, we are. Yeah, we're not gonna reach that yet. So let's skip on. Let's go to the old to Snowstorm. We're not going to give anyone the night off. We are once again going to go to Nooksack School. We're expecting 88 fans tonight. Booking team meeting, we got 72. Hey, let's just do a creative finish. Likely to succeed. Greg Valentine did 9 students, then 6 students. Candice LeRae gave everyone free drinks. What a legend. Cheerleader Melissa and Greg Valentine have been bonding. And that'll do. We are going to... No, we're 2 months away, so we're just going to do this again. Nothing is happening from it, but hey, at least nothing bad is happening from it. I am going to quickly book this show, and then we'll get onto it. We're going to end the episode after this show, so thank you for watching this far. If you're still here, hey, bloody like that video, subscribe to the channel, all that jazz. Yeah, I'll be back in 1 second. And we're back. The show is booked. We have one pre-show match. Tony Jones taking on Adam Pearce, taking on Chaos. Again, just needed to get the major stars on the show. Greg Valentine will then cut a promo. Sarah Del Rey then talks about Candice LeRae before her match against April Hunter. We then have Yardy France taking on Vinny Massaro and B-Boy taking on Mikey Henderson with a stare down to end the show. Booking analysis is just that we've not got any commentators, but that's fine. 45 for the pre-show match. Tony Jones getting a 55, Adam Pearce getting a 31, and Chaos getting a 35. Adam Pearce was really off his game. Tony Jones picks up the win when he pins Chaos with the Holy Shoot, which honestly I am fine with. I didn't select a loser, but I'm fine with it. Tony Jones carried the match in terms of in-ring performance like he always does. We then have Greg Valentine announces that there will be 2 qualifying matches for the Proving Ground Battle Royal tonight. The winners will enter the 10-man match next month, and the winner of that match will challenge Tony Jones at EMPW Showcase. Bad promo. Didn't do well that script last time. He loved it. Only a 23. Maybe we need to bring in some kind of authority figure to do this kind of stuff. I was kind of hoping Greg Valentine would be better at it than he is, but oh well. Maybe we just get Sarah Del Rey to do it. God damn. Sarah Del Rey then comes to the ring and talks about how she dismantled Candice LeRae last month, and now LeRae has been injured and is going to be out for at least 3 months. She welcomes her next challenger to the ring to get the same treatment. 46 promo from Sarah Del Rey. She's so good. It is April Hunter who comes down to pick up the loss, to challenge is what I meant to say. But Sarah Del Rey does pick up the win with a spike pile driver in 13 minutes 50, making defense number 4 of the Emerald Women's Championship. April Hunter got a 27, Sarah Del Rey got a 35. The chaos of the match helped hide how badly April Hunter was performing, and that segment rating was a 32, which is not too shabby. We then move on to the first of the 2 qualifying matches this evening, Yardy France versus Vinny Massaro, and it is Yardy France who again picks up the win with a shooting star press. This match got a 33 rating. Yardy France got a 33 performance. Vinny Massaro got a 29. And Yardy France was really off his game. He seems to be better at losing, is all I'm going to say. I think I was right to just have him lose and lose and lose. We then go on to the main event, which is B-Boy taking on Mikey Henderson in the second qualifying match. And again, B-Boy picks up the win, defeating Mikey Henderson in 14 minutes 13 seconds with a Shining Wizard. They stole the show, 51 rating, which is so good. B-Boy had an in-ring performance of 51, which is great. Mikey Henderson had a 34, which is again pretty decent. B-Boy was off his game with a 51. Just wildly good. The creative finish was a success, and this match got the crowd buzzing. We then have a showdown, a stare down, as Yardy France and B-Boy stare down at the top of the ramp to close the show. Will the first Proving Ground Battle Royal winner be one of these two men? You'll have to tune in next time to find out. Oh yeah, we got 45, our best show. Our best show by a good few ratings. This increased our popularity in one region, which is beautiful. Again, I just got to give it to B-Boy, and I got to give it to Sarah Del Rey. Look, if other people want some praise, start putting in better performances. You know, B-Boy was very happy. Sarah Del Rey was very happy. We lost 845, which isn't too bad. We did go up to 7 popularity. Let's go. And yeah, that's going to do it for this episode. Next episode, we will have the end of the year / beginning of the year awards to go through. We'll have to sign some more wrestlers for the Battle Royal, which is good. Time to heal. Adam Pearce is feeling the effects of a greasing and has asked that you can take into account when booking him so that you can have time. Yeah, sure, buddy. April Hunter, yeah, we're going to keep that there so I don't forget to re-sign her. What are people saying about Snowstorm? It was apparently a great show. Let's go. Yeah, so we're going to sign some more wrestlers for the Proving Ground Battle Royal, and we'll have the Battle Royal, we'll have Proving Ground, we'll have Showcase, and we'll probably go on to Showdown in Seattle as well, and then we'll be right back at New Dawn. Maybe we'll do New Dawn as well and see if we can beat that 38 rating from last year. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoy, like I said, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm excited. I'm excited for this, for the showcase. I'm excited for the Battle Royal. I love that shit. So yeah, again, don't have a sign off. Bye. I guess. See ya.